YouTube? I'm back with another review just for you guys. Alright, this time around, it's the next film from a director who has certainly had his fair share of flops, that being Mr. Tim Burton. However, the man responsible for making Michael Keaton's career, getting The Dark Knight started on the big screen, and marrying Helena Bonham Carter, and Johnny Depp by default, is back doing what he does best, and that is weird, creepy shit. And that's exactly what we got. Well, not the shitty part. It is absolutely Tim Burton's X-Men, or rather, because Fox didn't want to confuse this with their other franchise, it is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children.
Look after them, Jake. I promise.
So in Tim Burton's take on this classic Marvel comic series, young Jake Portman, played by Asa Butterfield, is shocked to discover that his grandfather has been murdered by something that appears to not be entirely human. However, his grandfather has also left him clues to a secret home where he spent his youth, which Jake follows to an island off the coast of Wales. There, he discovers Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, a home for children with extraordinary abilities, aka mutants. The home is located within something called a time loop, something that traps them in the same day in 1943 every single day for their foreseeable future. However, Jake soon learns that his grandfather left him another task in addition to finding the home, to also protect the children in said home from the wicked Mr. Barron, who seeks to destroy the home and kill the children with the help of his wicked whites. So aside from the many comparisons to X-Men, I like this movie. A lot, actually. It was really enjoyable and endearing, and I can tell that Tim Burton was really passionate about this. And it was certainly also the X-Men movie that I never got with Apocalypse. Tim Burton, like I said above, is a guy who, when he gets a project that he is really passionate about, he makes it and he makes it gold. We were talking about the guy who created such iconic characters like Beetlejuice and Pee Wee Herman, as well as both adapting Batman and iconic filmmaker Ed Wood to screen. The dude is a legend, and he certainly has stumbled a bit in the past couple of years, particularly with such CGI gourd fest as Alice in Wonderland and Dark Shadows. However, he's slowly picking himself up, with Big Eyes getting a lot of critical acclaim 2 years ago, and I have a feeling that if he keeps up with more movies like this, he will be just fine. I enjoyed the performances, even though they weren't the best, but they worked enough for the movie. Honestly though, which is really disappointing part, the worst was probably the star, Asa Butterfield, which sucks, because I have seen the dude act, and when he was just a kid in Martin Scorsese's Hugo, I know he can act, which is why his performance in this film felt so disappointing. Eva Green was good in her second collaboration with Burton, and Samuel L. Jackson was awesome as the villain. Sam is just a guy who can give you absolutely anything you want, whether it be a great performance or just look cool and have fun, with his performance in this piece being a little bit in the latter category. And also sometimes you get a bit of both, like last year with Kingsman, which I loved, as I've said on multiple occasions. Overall, a surprisingly endearing hit, Tim Burton back doing exactly what made him great to begin with, and the best X-Men movie I've gotten since 2014. I'm giving this movie 6 out of 10 stars. I hope to God that Burton keep giving off hits like this, and not for him to do Dumbo or another Alice movie. Do what you do best! Also, I'm pretty sure he divorced Helena Bonham Carter because she was definitely his first pick for Miss Peregrine. The role just seemed absolutely suited towards her, so who knows? That's it, that's my official review for Miss Peregrine. One down. I have a lot of work to do this weekend. Follow me on Twitter, comment on this video, go to my website, movieNerdReviews.com. That's it. I'll see you guys next time.